After purposefully causing a collision with Lewis Hamilton and refusing to let Sergio Perez re-overtake him for 6th place in Brazil, Max Verstappen has grabbed all the headlines for all the wrong reasons this weekend. The Dutchman has been simply unstoppable on the track in 2022, and for the most part he's kept away from the drama we saw last year, instead focusing on becoming the most dominant F1 winner in history. However, that all changed in Sunday's Sao Paulo Grand Prix. The Interlagos circuit typically produces entertaining race weekends, and this year was no different, with Verstappen at the heart of the drama, as I'm sure you're aware. First, the Red Bull Racing star collided with Lewis Hamilton at turn 2, which earned himself a 5-second time penalty and saw him fall to the back of the field. This type of move was often seen in the early stages of Verstappen's F1 career, but it seemed like he'd eradicated these decisions from his driving. However, that hasn't happened, and Verstappen even admitted after the race that he knew him and Hamilton would make contact, but he still didn't yield the position. Furthermore, the move Verstappen pulled on Hamilton was almost identical to the move Esteban Ocon tried on Verstappen in 2018, which caused Verstappen to physically assault the Frenchman in the garage after the race. That wasn't the only controversial incident involving Verstappen at Interlagos, and it wasn't the biggest either, as Red Bull team orders were ignored. Verstappen was told to let Perez pass him on the final lap to pick up 6th place, but the Dutchman refused, saying, "I told you already last time, you guys don't ask that to me again, okay? Are we clear about that? I gave my reasons and I stand by it." What have been the consequences of Verstappen's actions, and what could happen in the future? Number 1, Perez to lose his seat. While Red Bull were reportedly angry at Verstappen for his refusal to let Checo past, the Dutchman is still the star boy of the team, and is the driver who has brought them back-to-back Drivers' Championship titles. Therefore, if his relationship with Perez is done, which it could well be because Perez was not happy with his teammate, then Verstappen could well force Perez out the door. Of course, the Mexican has a contract for 2023, but because of the tension within the team, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Perez loses his seat for the 2024 season. Number 2, Red Bull to suffer in 2023. While Verstappen may well be back to his dominant best in 2023, Perez may well decide to go solo and ignore team orders himself and act like a lead driver. This could cost Verstappen's title chances, as Perez may be less inclined to pit later or earlier to cover off other drivers, or let Verstappen pass without a fight. As a result, this could get seriously messy for Christian Horner's team. Number 3, fans turn on Verstappen. Multiple fans of the Dutchman have admitted online that Verstappen's actions crossed the line, considering everything that Perez has done for him at Red Bull, including his defensive drive on Hamilton at Abu Dhabi in 2021. And many have admitted they now see him in a completely different light, which could lead to them turning on a driver who was previously their favourite. What do you make of Verstappen's actions in Brazil, and have they changed your perception of him as a driver? Let me know in the comments section down below, and I'll catch you in our post Abu Dhabi podcast.